Hello there, Purple Banditos, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Glazed. I'm PurpleRodri. Last time we obtained the Dart Bike, and today, as you can see, we have made our way through Cycling Road. So, there weren't that many battles there, which I'm actually surprised about. But in today's episode, we're going to continue onwards and actually see what other towns are going to be around this area. Once again, thank you guys for your tips and your comments. They're much appreciated. Make sure you guys give this video a like. It really helps the series. So I'm just going to go ahead and run around in here and just try to find if there's any special items. So as you can see, this guy will actually trade you a Ninetales for a Kirlia. So if you guys want to do that, go ahead and do that. I'm personally okay with our team right now, as I still have to evolve Arcusa as well as Daenerys. We still have quite a bit to do, and there also seems to be a battle building. So I suppose this is just going to be a little bit like a battle tower where you can make your way to the top and obtain a reward. Now, I don't know what the stamina challenge is, so I'm just going to keep on going for now, and hopefully we are getting stopped.
Hello, Rodri. I see you got my mom's badge as well as a few others. I assume you're gonna battle Ernest next, right? I hate to say it, but he seems to be out right now. How about we battle instead? I'd like to see if I've gotten stronger than you since last time. Let's go!
Here we go, Rodri versus Cato. So let's go ahead and take on Cato. I believe this was Flo's son. We've battled him before, so let's go ahead and battle him again. I hope you guys are having a good day. I feel like this week has been flying by. Something about time is just like going really, really fast these days. I've been thinking about it, and I've been here in El Salvador a little over 2 weeks already, and it doesn't even feel like it. I was planning on staying here, you know, about a month. I like to come here and there, you know, spend a little time here, spend it with my family, and it just is flying by. I'm already pretty much halfway through my trip, and I can't even believe that. It's kind of crazy to think about how when you're having fun, time actually does fly. You know, people actually say that, but it really does happen, and it's kind of funny how that happens. I'm actually going to go ahead and use a lava cookie, though. I'm not going to go ahead and deal with any of this poison stuff. I don't want our Pokemon having to deal with any of that, and I'm hoping for just like a nice clean defeat of Cato so we can keep on going. Now, I received a lot of tips from you guys, and it's really, really great, guys. I really do appreciate it. You know, a lot of you guys told me there's a lot of things coming up, so I feel pretty prepared for that. Also, I remember I asked you guys what type of Pokemon you would be, and, you know, I got a lot of different responses. I gotta tell you that. But there's one that really stood out to me, and someone said I would be a normal type, and, you know, that really took me in. I was like, wow, if you really think about it, that's kind of deep. You know, to just want to be a normal type, to just be normal. You know, sometimes, I guess in life, we all want that. And I think at one point or another, we have all felt that way, you know, where we just want to fit in and be normal. But I gotta tell you guys, you know, I'm a little bit older, and I have a lot more experience. I've been through a lot. And I gotta tell you guys, you know, when I was young, in elementary school, you know, I was a goofball. Middle school is when I really started kind of just being different. I'd say I was just so much different than everybody else. And then high school, I think, is where it really stood out. But I was finally able to, you know, grow a little bit and kind of come into my own. So I gotta tell you guys, you know, if you ever feel the need to be normal or to fit in, or that you feel that you're just so much different compared to everybody else, and, you know, it makes you feel like you're weird or strange, you know, don't feel that way. You know, the fact that you aren't normal, that's what makes you special. You know, if everybody was normal, the world would be so much different. You know, it's the dreamers and the people that are different and the people that think different, weird, crazy ideas that are like the geniuses. You know, they're the ones that help come up with all these great innovations that change the world. So don't ever let anybody tell you that you're weird or crazy or strange or something of that sort, because it's a good thing, honestly. Who would want to be the same? Who would want to live in a cookie cutter world where you're just like the same as the person next to you? I think it's our differences that make us special, that make us who we are, and that's something that you guys should really keep in mind. You know, just especially if you're younger, just know that it's those differences that really, really make you stand out of the crowd, and it's a great thing. You know, I wouldn't be here today if I wasn't a little bit weird, if I, you know, wasn't a little bit crazy or, you know, a little bit random or something of that sort. You know, I wouldn't be who I am today, and that's something that I hope you guys can really take in, because I know how tough school can be. But, you know, it definitely does get better, and eventually you'll find the right group of people, you know, the people that really care about you for who you are, you know, and they'll take you in, and they won't think you're weird. They'll take it in and be really happy to have you there, because, you know, they'll share similarities with you, and it'll just be that much better. You know, it definitely does get better. So for you guys, you know, that are having a tough time, you know, I've been just talking to a lot of different friends and just, you know, hearing stories here and there. So I wanted to share this with you guys because I think it's really important for that. You know, be different. go out there, be yourself. You know, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Where's the fun in that? You know, don't let anybody tell you, you know, how you should be. Just be yourself. You know, if you enjoy playing games, play games. If you enjoy, you know, running around outside, run around outside. You know, do your thing. That's what life's all about. You gotta make the most fun of it, you know? I heard this quote actually. It was, you know, if you're having fun with your time, then it's time well spent, you know? So just go ahead and do that. There's no point in, you know, going and doing things you don't want. So just make the most of your time and have fun. Just enjoy your life. You know, you're the one who makes yourself happy. So just, you know, go ahead and try to push yourself for that. I think that's, you know, something good that we can keep in mind. I definitely, you know, will take that in once in a while too and just think like, oh, you know, I want to do this because it'll make me happy. And it's a good thing. Now, as you guys can see, Ernest was actually not in his gym. So we're going to go ahead and make our way to the Espo clearing. And I believe we might have quite a bit to do here today. Now, let me go ahead and actually talk to this guy. Espo Forest is really creepy. Okay, well, let's go ahead and go there. It sounds like a good place to me. I'm kind of excited to make my way there. Whenever we head to a little bit of a different area that I haven't explored before, I get excited to see what's in store for us. Especially here in Pokemon Glazed, where everything has just been so random. I feel like we're going from like random gym battle to another rival to team fusion, and it's just like back and forth and back and forth. I'm actually gonna go ahead and pick up a couple repels though, because before we make our way into a forest, you know, I think I'd better pick up a couple repels. So since we only have like one, I think we'll be better off, you know, buying a whole lot of them. I'm kind of surprised they actually don't have any super repels or max repels at this point in the game. We might have to go and explore another town so we can actually pick up all of those. And I know that we're going to be obtaining Fly very soon. So once we obtain Fly, there's going to be a lot for us to do. Also, it looks like we're going to have our first battle. So let's go ahead and take her on. Okay, so that was pretty simple. It looks like the Pokemon aren't going to be that strong. I'm going to go ahead and put Gilly up in front, and we should be good to continue on, guys. We have made it into the Espo Forest, and this is actually a really cool looking place. I don't think I've ever seen a forest like this before in any Pokemon game. Let's go ahead and take this guy on. Okay, let's keep on going. I believe we are going to have a lot of battles, so let's take this guy on too. So far, so good in this forest. It also looks like, oh, we found TM06 Toxic. Okay, so that's actually a pretty decent TM. We could teach that to Cheeky if we wanted. That's actually pretty cool. You know, we might have to do that. Let's see what else there is going on around here, though. Another battle. Okay, let's go deeper and deeper into this forest then. I believe we're very close to where we need to be. Let me go ahead and actually check out Toxic though. It's something that I wanted to look into. We have a lot of moves that we could teach our Pokemon, so that's something that I'll probably be doing, you know, later on. I'll probably just be adding these moves and just replacing other moves. Hopefully we'll find the move deleter soon, which would be really cool. I want to get rid of Rock Smash and Strength on Cheeky. That's really something that I want to do, so hopefully we'll be able to find the move deleter very soon, especially since we are coming up on Fly. You know, this is probably the storyline building up to Fly. But look who it is. Oh, it's you, Rodri. Come here. I want to tell you something. This shrine was built long ago in order to provide offerings to Mew, who was believed to live here. It's so relaxing and peaceful here. If I were Mew, I'd live here too. Earlier today, I challenged the previous champion, Gray, and defeated him, which means I'm the new champion. What? Oh my... Now that I'm champion, I have more duties than ever before. I'm worried I won't be able to deal with trouble like Team Fusion anymore. Did you feel that? It's happening again, isn't it?
PurpleRodri, it's good to see you again.
You act like you expected us. The odds you'd meet us in two different places are incredibly large.
It's, well, as far as I can tell, I can feel disturbances in the fabric of space-time. Anyone can really if you focus enough, but I have to tell you something important. I was doing research about anything that could link the Pokemon world with this one, and I stumbled on something. About 50 years ago, a newspaper article was printed about... No! The portal's about to suck you back! The article said that I'm pink!
There's no time to lose! We can't wait for you to get your 7th badge! We have to go to the Temporal Tower now! I have a hunch we'll find what we need there. But first... So, guys, a lot has just happened. It looks like Blake is the new champion of the Donut region. And it also seemed like Luke was about to tell us something really important before we flashed back into this universe. So there's a whole lot going on here, and we're gonna have to figure this out. Oh my goodness, it's RSP. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. I'm guessing you're gonna want to battle us. Here we go, guys. Rodri versus RSP. So let's go ahead and take him on. You know, one of the good things about this is that I have Gilligan up in front, ready to go. So let's go ahead and crush this little Pikachu. Every time I see him, I feel so bad because I keep, like, one-shotting this guy. I keep just one KO hitting him, you know, just knocking him down, one hit KOing, and just, you know, poor little guy. I mean, he's never really gonna have a chance against us.
Well, crap, I got beat again by the freaking kid who kicked me out of my home. How's that fair? That's right, it isn't. I'm gonna tell the rest of Team Fusion that you've arrived. That's not fair either, is it? Too bad. Ah, see you never.
Alright, see you later, RSP. That is one weird little guy. So it looks like we have made it to the Temporal Tower, and we're gonna have a couple battles. Okay, so the Pokemon are going to be a little bit tougher here, so I'm going to go ahead and switch a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put Cheeky up in front, and then we'll be able to take on the next Grunt, so let's go ahead and challenge him. Okay, let's see what this Pokeball is going to be. We found a Pearl, I guess that's nice. We could sell that to the shop sometime soon. Oh, also, I guess there are Pokemon in here. They're going to be unknown? Wow, okay, so I guess they're unknown in the Temporal Tower, so for those of you guys that like to catch unknown, this is where you're gonna go ahead and find them. I was thinking there were gonna be, you know, some weird Pokemon in here, some of those different ones that you don't normally see, and there we go, it's the unknown. That's actually pretty cool. Let's see what Blake has to say. This is incredible! I've heard rumors that Temporal Tower has the entirety of history written on its walls, but I never believed it to be true. As I suspected, Team Fusion's here, as you're well aware. I assume the more recent history is near the top of the tower, so I better head up that way. We should probably follow Blake along, you know, just to help him out. I mean, he said he needed us here for a reason. How cool is it, though, that Blake started off as an Elite Four member, and now he's actually become the champion? I gotta tell you guys, that is some next level storytelling, because I actually did not expect that twist, so that's really, really cool to see. I thought he was just gonna be one of those Elite Four that, you know, we randomly see here and there, but I guess he has been a bigger part of the storyline, so it makes sense that he's the champion. We're gonna take this Grunt on. Alright, we're gonna have another battle, so let's just go ahead and take this guy on too. Alright guys, let's keep on going through the Temporal Tower then. Hopefully we're getting close to the top of it. We probably should be. We've actually gone pretty deep in here. We've had a lot of battles today too. Hopefully, you know, Daenerys will start leveling up a little more, evolving soon. And let's take this guy on. Okay, we are looking quite good so far. We've gained a lot of good XP. Hopefully, we will be taking on whoever it is we're taking on here. I like how he flew us here, too, just like out of nowhere. Let's go ahead and take on this Grunt. Easy does it. Let's go ahead and jump down this hole. And where is this go? Another bat? There's so many. Everyone's everywhere. Glory to Team Fusion, they say, but we're sitting here knocking out their grunts like it's no problem. We're sitting here just like annihilating them. We obtained the Black Flute. What is the Black Flute? That actually sounds kind of familiar. I'm gonna have to think about that one. Okay, so if I remember correctly, the Black Flute is actually used to have less Pokemon encounter. So if we play it, less Pokemon will pop out at us. So that's really great that we actually found that. Probably more Repels needed to be used, but it looks like we have made it, guys. So let's go ahead and prepare for a battle. We're definitely going to have a battle coming up, so let's see what's going on here.
Looks like we have company, dear. Oh, it's you. We're familiar with each other, but I think introductions are in order. This is my beautiful wife, Regina. This must be the brat you were telling me about. And is this the famous Blake? I'm truly charmed to meet you.
I must ask you to stand aside so we can pass. Our work here is done. I'd never move for the lead of Team Fusion. You'd have to kill me first.
Oh, he's got spunk. I'd love to wipe the smirk off his face in a battle. May I, Michaelkins?
Of course you can, my dear. I'll take on the brat. This is the final time you'll mess with us, kid. My wife and I are an unstoppable force. Alright guys, here we go. Rodri versus Michael. Let's go ahead and take on Team Fusion's leader then. He's going to have 2 Pokemon ready to go. The first one is a Ditto, and I'm going to go ahead and guess that the next one is probably his Zoroark. So let's see what we can do. I'm actually going to go ahead and switch out the Lanky. I have a little bit of a strategy in mind for this. You know, the Ditto is probably going to transform into the Infernape, and then guess what, guys? I can probably switch back out into Gilligan and KO the Infernape. I mean, that sounds like the best strategy in mind. So let's go ahead and switch out Lanky and bring out Gilligan. And this might be one of the most genius ideas I've had. Or, you know, one of the probably, you know, decent ideas. Probably a very normal, common idea. Probably just, you know, one of those ideas that probably everybody has thought of because it's probably the smart thing to do. You know, it's probably the most reasonable thing to do to, you know, switch out and go ahead and counter Pokemon, do all those sorts of things. Super effective. So with that, the Pokemon has gone down. Let's see what else this guy has coming out, though. I am pretty sure it's going to be the Zoroark, so I'm not too worried about it. Everybody's gaining a lot of levels, though. All our Pokemon are actually very close to 40, if not at 40 already, which is kind of nuts considering the Zoroark is only level 36. You know, we're coming up on our, like, 7th gym badge. You know, our 6th, 7th gym badge, some crazy amount like that, and we still haven't even had the Pokemon, our opponent's Pokemon, catch up to our levels. That's actually kind of weird. You know, it kind of makes me think, like, why haven't these Pokemon leveled up more? It's kind of strange. We'll have to see, you know, going into the final gyms and the Elite Four and the champion. Well, the champion Blake, now that we know it's Blake, you know, we'll have to see what level his Pokemon are going to be. Mother fudger, did he actually just hit a crit on me? Oh, well, that's annoying. You know, the annoying part about this is that Gilligan is the one Pokemon that is going to be hard for our team to take down. So going up against a Swampert is probably one of the most difficult things for us to do, just because we don't have a Pokemon that can be, you know, especially effective against it. So we're gonna have to pull something out here, guys, and hope that one of our Pokemon really steps up to take down this Swampert. What can I say? You know, that's the reason we added Swampert to our team, that it is so difficult to take down, and that it's such a strong Pokemon. You know, I'm excited to hopefully find some Mega Evolutions around here, guys. I know that you guys have been telling me that there are definitely Mega Evolutions. I just have to find where the stones are so that we can actually do that. If you guys know anything about that, let me know, because I'd really like to look into that. I don't know too much about Mega Evolving here in Pokemon Glazed, but if we do have the opportunity to do it, it's something that I definitely want to, you know, go ahead and do, because I think it'll be a lot of fun. You know, when would you not want to Mega Evolve your Pokemon? That's what it's all about. This mother fudger is gonna take down Daenerys. Oh my goodness, Zoroark is a little bit of a beast. I'm gonna go ahead and bring out Cranky. I think Cranky will be able to finish the job. This is the problem when we don't have, you know, a Pokemon that can take down this guy. Let's go for the Swift. Swift doesn't miss. You know, one of the pros of that move, Swift isn't gonna miss. All right, let's see how much that does to us. Oh, we're good to go. I'm not even worried about it. That should be it. Unless this guy pulls out another full restore, but, you know, I'm sure Michael would have used it already. So with that, guys, let's go for one more Swift. We will have took down the Zoroark, and with that, guys, we have done it. Lanky gained XP, Cranky gained XP. We defeated Fusion Boss Michael. Insolent twerp. We got 1440 for winning.
You little jerk, and you Blake are nothing but a meddling cheat. Let's go, dearie.
I found out everything I need here. I know Mew disappeared into an alternate reality 50 years ago, and furthermore, I know how to get it back. Goodbye, fools. They've disappeared. Thank you for your help. Here, I'm sure you can make use of this. With that, guys, we have obtained HMO2. You guessed it. We're HMO2 Fly. This excursion wasn't futile, though. Luke must have been talking about how Mew was sighted in his universe. I don't know what Team Fusion wants to do with Mew, but we must protect Mew at all costs. I'll take you back to Southerly City, okay? Let's go. Seriously, I must thank you for your help. It's unfortunate that Team Fusion got away again. I must go back to the league. The HM I gave you earlier contains Fly, which means you'll need the Blaze badge from the gym right here in Southerly City. I know you'll succeed. Take care, Rodri. See you later, Blake. And with that, guys, Blake has flown off. And as you guys heard, next time we will continue from here and take on the gym in this city. So make sure you guys leave me some tips and some comments on what's coming up. Make sure you guys give this video a like. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.